Old Marais. Hey! Security checkpoint. As the caravan arrives in Old Marais, you are immediately pulled over by Gull, a formidable border guard with an axe to grind. Oh dear. Halt! I'm doing a routine inspection. I need to search this entire caravan. Who's that back there? Ramir, eh? Awful suspicious. Do you folks have anything to declare today? Jeez. I don't even know. Wait, maybe I can check our profiles to figure out what you are. Aha! Diamond and square. Alright. That's not gonna help a whole lot, but... yeah. Oh! Although... maybe? Ah, dang it. Dang it! Oh well. Very suspicious. Don't make me call for backup. Oof. Uh-huh. Just as I suspected. Traveling with unregistered goods. Unregistered? What the frick are you talking about? And these belong to Ramir? Or would somebody else like to claim responsibility? Oh dear. Perfect. Wait, let me get this straight. You're saying these goods, they're actually accounted for? Just a clerical error in your cargo manifest? It would be unwise of you to lie to the border guard. Are you really telling me the truth? I mean, heck if I know. Jeez. But yeah, probably, right, since I got all these good cards. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you off with a warning just this one time. Consider yourselves lucky. Alright. Gull gives you one last once-over before deciding to wave you on. She's met her quota of good deeds for the day. Caravan managed to avoid trouble. This time. Saved Ramir from getting arrested! He better be more careful, no kidding. Which one was Ramir again? That was Rohit. Oh, this guy. This guy's Ramir. Ramir, what were you doing? Come on. Alright. And it's always tough to pick when you're like, I've got so many good cards, but I gotta pick one of these two. Alright. Old Marais. The floating platforms and moored boats that make up the floating district lie low in the water as visitors from up and down the coast are poured into the city. Nadine glares at the jostling crowds as she leads the caravan against the flow of people. So let's see, go. Busy taking in perps. And hey, who's this new friend? Talia. Fish pies selling like hotcakes. Community cast-off. Talia scuttles about, elbow deep in fish guts and dough, as she apparently prepares to feed a small army. Welcome to Old Marais. I'll have fresh fish pies ready in a moment. Will you be staying in town for our annual community cast-off? It's the most exciting time of year to visit Old Marais. People come from far and wide, places like Ramina, Anka, even Clifton, to see who can catch the most fish. Shoot. You seem distracted. Makes sense. Community cast-off can be a lot to take in. Alright. Can do better this time. The cast-off is an exhilarating event, but also there's so much pressure. More visitors equals more fish pies for me to prepare. I want a fish pie. You know, my son Tariq will be competing in the cast-off this year. He's got high hopes for taking home the big prize. Okay. So here's what we do. Do this. This, and this. But it's going to take more than just luck to beat Dion. That crabby old barnacle's won first place every year since the competition began. The good news is, with all the fresh fish coming in from the competition, there'll be no shortage of filling for my delicious pies. And speaking of, you must have come here looking for a little snack, no? Yeah, sorry. That locket, it looks familiar. Wait, is she gonna notice more about the locket if I do badly than if I do well? Not that it matters, because I'm out of luck now. Huh. Well. I know you want some pie, but unfortunately I don't have any fresh ones ready at the moment. Sorry. I'm busy. I'm sure Dion can entertain you. Walk away from Talia's seafood cart empty-handed, and more disappointingly, with an empty stomach. Aww. Ooh. Lots of new people. Alright. Let's chat with Ramir. Figure out what he was doing, trying to sneak stuff in. You feel a tap on your left shoulder. You look left, only to hear a chuckle from your right. Of course, it's none other than Ramir. Must be his way of saying thank you. That was some smooth talk back there. Didn't know you were capable of that. You really saved my skin, Greenhorn. Alright. And here's the difficult part about... Yeah. I'm just gonna have to put that one in. And hope. Yes! And hope. No! Damn it. Alright, that at least gets us past the first chunk. You know, we'd make a powerful team. I work my connections, move the goods, while you're like the problem fixer. Why does everyone want me to do crime? Don't listen to me, I'm spitballing. Whatever the case, I appreciate you helping me, getting me out of that bind. Bartowers. I won't go soft on you just because you helped me out. Nadine's going to be furious. You're probably the wrong person to ask to put in a good word. She's never been a fan of my particular career. Definitely won't be happy to know I sometimes work the caravan routes either. I'm curious what career that is. Here, take this. From the stash. Some freaks empty their pockets for this old world stuff. Nostalgia is expensive. Ooh. Gift from the stash isn't one to be bestowed lightly. His rough edges don't show any signs of smoothing, but you can still sense Ramir's gratitude. Remember these? Neither do most people outside the repair shops of Anka. Huh. It's a cell phone. Neat. This is nice. This is something I'd like to have. Nadine looks incensed about Ramir. We'll chat with her in a minute. Hey, Tariq. Tariq is sitting beside his little junk salvaging skiff, the dumpster diver, mending a large fishing net. He's chatting with a neighboring fisherman, but cuts himself off as you approach. You looking for the fish market? Tourists don't usually come around these docks. You're too early for the community cast-off. But my mom makes the best fish pies year-round, festival or not. Never been to a cast-off. It's a fun time, even if Dion over there wins every year. This year, though, we're teaming up. Not going for any measly lamprey this time. You ever hear of the Creeping King? No, why would you? It's an old Murray thing. There's all kinds of treasures in the sunken ruins. Plenty of folks around here die for salvage down there, but I'm the best. Legend says there are things down there guarding the deeps. Led by the Creeping King, who comes for you if you take too much. Oh, shoot. Been on more dives than I can count, seen all kinds of things. Dion's broken more than a few fishing rods on beasts that were too big to bring up. But between the two of us, We're gonna catch whatever that is. Heroes of Old Murray. And then Mom's gonna make the biggest fish pie you've ever seen. You come back during the cast-off and you'll see. Oh, dang it. Dang it! I don't have anything good for that. Oh well. Whatevs. Oh, come on. Shoot. There we go. That should help. That's cool, I guess. What? No! Oh, frick. I didn't even think of that. I need to focus. Please leave me alone, okay? Tariq is too preoccupied with his DIY project to listen right now. He pulls a broken coffee grinder out from the net and holds it around in his hands, wondering if he has any use for it. I'll take it. Oh. This is tough. Hey, Nadine. Nadine's in the back of her truck, double-checking her inventory against the cargo manifest. Didn't realize you were such a smooth talker. You got Ramir out of a serious bind. Your mom was good at that sort of thing, too. She used to talk her way out of speeding tickets all the time. Speeding tickets? Huh. Why did you put it back there? You... Fine, whatever. I'll have a strong word with Ramir. Later. He put the whole caravan at risk with his crazy shenanigans. Old Murray wasn't always like this. Your mom and I, we had occasional run-ins, sure, but the caravan was usually welcomed back then. It's been getting worse every time we come through. Rilker's putting on the pressure. Not much we can do. Bartow isn't the only place that depends on this caravan, but the Rilkers don't care. Don't feel nervous. Once we're on the road again, it'll be fine. Old Murray is always an issue. Now we know the road from here to Anka. All this nonsense is mostly the fault of Rilkers. They sit in those towers while people live on the streets. Ooh. What's that? Oh, we have seen that before. Okay. But that's not an excuse for Ramir putting our whole operation in jeopardy. We've got to be smarter, avoid making waves. Alright, she finishes checking inventory, hops down from the back of the truck, whistling loudly for the rest of the caravan to saddle up and ship out. Don't know yet if we're gonna go with... I want it. Mine. Yeah, I want that. Alright, and real quick. Chasing tails. On a small dock away from the main market and wharves, you find a handful of locals attending to small skiffs. Dion is hauling his catch out of one such boat.
Don't get many visitors wandering the markets.
Coming right to the source of the freshest lamprey in the city, are you? There we go. Just in time, too. After this haul, the next catch of mine you'll see will be the Creeping King. Oh, sure, I've wrestled lamprey bigger than this here boat. I've heard the merfolk singing and survived the squall walkers. But the Creeping King, now that's something. A few folk will tell you they've seen it, and I don't buy it. I know these waters better than anyone. A cast-off? One that more years than I can count. This year I'll give him something to talk about. Shoot. My ears are having trouble placing your origin. What port did you be hailing from exactly? Aha! Me and Tariq are teaming up this time. He's a good boy, but he's got a lot to learn about this place. While everyone's busy with the cast-off, we're aiming to hunt that beast. Don't matter who you tell. I know the ins and outs here. Tariq's got the diving experience. All set to find what no one else can. Interesting. Well, that would have been easier for me to... Don't listen to old Dion if you don't feel like listening. But the tales, they be all true. Oh, come on. Game. Why you gotta do this to me? Oh well. You ought to head on back to the main market now. I'm sorry. Sensing a lack of enthusiasm for his story, Dion waves you off and returns to his work. Alright. So we're planning to head to Tosende Canals next. Okay, so fishing competition starts on the 31st. So if you follow the caravan, series of hamlets and spice fields connected by open waterways. Interesting. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to get there. And then from there to Anka, I would guess would be 1, 2, 3, 6. I don't know. Yeah, just like a couple days. And so from Anka back to Old Moray. Yeah, if we follow them, we won't be able to get back for the fishing competition. I don't know. I feel like we should make the whole route at least once. So let's just follow them. Come across a roadhouse packed with travelers. While the others busy themselves preparing food. Yep. Choose a card to gain observe. Overwrites existing effects. So preferably for one that doesn't already have something on it. Let's put it here. Alright. Caravan follows one of the canals down into the valley, passing slow-moving barges and trucks laden with the spice harvest. The silent mechanical laborers are unnerving. The only folks we got to talk to are Oscar and Thunder! Doggo! Thunder sniffs at a passing android in confusion, not able to identify their smell. Aw, Doggo. Woof, woof! It's okay, Doggo. Aww. Strong scent of spices and awkward stilted pats from the android only compound Thunder's confusion. A good scratch behind the ear reassures him, though. Such a good doggo. Alright, Oscar. A plastic paddleboat floats down the canal, slow as the current. Its rider watches over wicker baskets, uncannily still, his smallest motions too deliberate. He waves with metronome-perfect rhythm. Hello, welcome to the Sunrise Community Farm. Can I interest you in one chili or hundreds? I handle each chili. I extract them at the correct time and ensure their good condition. Huh. Interesting. And I can never seem to pull the right cards I need. I don't know those words. Yeah, I'm just out of luck. Oh well. Maybe if I'd done that first. Oh well. Could you enunciate those words? Oscar moves mechanically, beautifully like the precise hands of a grandfather clock, but you wouldn't trust a clock to farm canal chilies. Rude. Aww. Poor Oscar. Oh well. Wait a second. They never told me the route from here to Anka. Nadine. Nadine, you have to tell me how to get there. Nadine! Alright, I mean... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeez. Oh well. Don't have another option. You didn't tell me how to get there, dang it. I guess we're going back to the fishing competition. Alright. Tarek is tying up his salvage skiff. Dion is sitting beside a weathered skiff. Let's try chatting with him again. A troubling discovery. Tariq is washing down his diving gear and chucking it violently back into the dumpster diver, his little salvaging skiff. Oh, it's you again. Shouldn't you be at the market docks with the other tourists? It's been a bad day, alright? I don't care how much fresh fish they're hauling up over there. I draw the worst possible cards every time. Okay, here we go. Whatever. I thought we were gonna net ourselves a legend. Be the talk of the community cast-off for years to come. Turns out it's just a big lie. Aww. Yeah, I dove down by the tower base. The Rilkers keep folks away. Security, they say. Dion said the Creeping King stays down there to avoid people. Think he knew all along? Aw. Oh no. Knew what? Ha! Now we can see your cards. Diamond, square, diamond, diamond, square, diamonds. You want to know what I found down there? The tower foundations, looking like they were built yesterday. Rilkers must be reinforcing them constantly. Pouring who knows how much money into it. Meanwhile, out here, every time a storm comes through, at least one person loses their home. Oof. They control what comes in and out, and we're stuck hoping the ground doesn't sink out from under us. Creeping King, alright. All that's creeping down there is the waste from all that construction. Never seen it as bad. Not even after the rain drains out all the sewage. Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. Can I put this behind here? Maybe? No? Shoot. Okay, there we go. That helped at least. I mean, at least a little bit. Why'd Dion have to take me there? I've got no appetite for the festival now. Tariq turns back to taking out his anger on the dark sludge that coats his gear. Aww. Alright, well, let's chat with Dion then. Dion sits on an overturned bucket, washing down diving gear with Tariq. Doesn't pay you any mind at first, until your locket catches his eye. Aha!
You came back, eh? Couldn't resist. Afraid they're eating your lamprey today, though. Me and Tariq here, we had our own adventure, you could say. Diving for the Creeping King. Well, he did most of the diving. Of course, I knew that's not but a tale. Not like the Squall Walkers. Those I seen myself, back in the day on the Wave Dancer.
Oh. Dion mentioned a place from Mom's stories, the Wave Dancer.
Still, thought Tariq ought to see it for himself. He deserved to know. He was a good kid. Head in the right place. I ain't gonna tell you more needed. Story for a story. Couldn't help but notice that locket. How'd you come by it?
Aha!
Her kid, eh? She never told you about her time here, did she? Best you pay a visit to the Wave Dancer and hear that tale straight from the source.
Aha! Dion is interrupted by Tariq hurling his diving gear into the bottom of the skiff, leaving you to your business. Tell me where it is, but you don't tell me how to get there. Oh well. Alright, so I think from here we'll head up to Anka and then down to Bukumboro. Anka. The streets are abuzz with the news. The railroad is running again, goods and people flowing along the lines, through the city and beyond. Cool. Thunder's enjoying all the new spells. Real quick. Thunder eagerly bounds down from the truck cab, enticed by the strange smells of the city. Passing bus startles him, and he looks to you for approval. Aww. Such a good doggo. Hey doggo, what do you got in your hand? You know, I probably should have expected that. Pat on the head reassures him. Thunder runs through the alley, sniffing around and sticking his head into various piles of refuse. Surprisingly, he returns with scrap. Huh. Neat. Alright. Got Big Basilio, once a well-known criminal, now a technician. And Irit, a timid railroad worker. Workin' fella. Irit anxiously inspects a bolt in the railroad track, hemming and hawing over whether he's installed it properly. After a moment, he moves on to the next bolt, but suddenly second-guesses himself and rushes back over. Sympathies, buddy.
Step away from the railroad tracks, please. I can't guarantee your safety. I've been trained for this work.
Let's see if I've got anything that'll work. Thank you. What have you got? Triangle, square, triangle, 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 square, square, triangle. Whoop.
You gave me a scare. I thought you were my boss for a sec. But she's like 10 feet tall, so nah. If you're here for the opening celebration, I'm afraid it's over. It was so cool. Everyone was so nice to us.
Aww.
I only just moved here a while back. It's my first time here in Anka. Do you like it here so far? Oh, you know Desert Oasis? That's where I'm from. Yeah, there's a road from here.
Ah, that's good to know. Shoot. Well, oh, we don't even have one that he can shoot. Shoot! Ah. And you know, if I had placed them differently, it might have worked out better. Oh well.
Sorry, I'm just doing my job here.
I'm sorry. Aww.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw my boss. Do you mind if I get back to work now?
Looking flush, Irit practically trips over himself to return to his suddenly very important bolt inspection. He pretends you aren't there until you walk away. Aww. Can't win with everybody. Alright, Big Basilio. New paths. Rushing to catch the evening train, commuters trot over a poster for the reopening party. When the dust finally settles, a few stragglers remain, including Big Basilio selling his model trains.
Welcome to Anka. Come to see the trains. Can I interest you in a Big Basilio model train? Expertly rigged by yours truly to blow a little steam. Seeing as how you missed the Ankan-owned and operated rail's grand opening, this is the next best thing, trust me. They really aren't dangerous. Not any more dangerous than the odds of a kid chipping their teeth on a doll. Plus, buying one's kind of like flipping the Rilkers the bird. If that's not a deal, I don't know what is. Not everyone sees it that way, of course. Some Ankans are wary of pretty much all outsiders. Let's just say the Rilkers aren't the only ones who've tried to screw us in the past. Whatever. That was then and this is now. We can all learn from the past, right? I know I have. I'm much happier making model trains to bring people joy than doing what I did before. Business has been real good. Outsiders can't seem to get enough of my stuff, and it's all thanks to the rail. Too bad my bro is one of those who hasn't exactly warmed up to all the new traffic. Would I like to expand my venture? Sure, but my little bro needs me here. Gotta show him we can support our community the right way, you know? By the way, let me know if you ever visit Descendant Canals. Heard it's all androids there. I'd love to learn what makes them tick. I try to get there from here. Boy, bad idea. One wrong turn and your vehicle's a submarine.
Ah. Well, at least now we know how to get from there to here. Big Basilio's excitement is infectious, as the crowds around his table confirmed. It also helps that none of the model trains exploded during his demonstrations. Yeah, that's generally a good thing. Little Basilio, glaring at passerby. Yep, let's move on. Yay, lots of new routes. Alright, let's go home. It's funny how fast the familiar can fog up in a memory. I wonder how folks fare in my absence. Yep, let's get out of here. Ooh, it only goes up to 50. I need to be home before this old truck hits its limit. Huh, that's good to know. Are we gonna make it? Barely! Oh, jeez! Oh, that could have been way worse. On the way back into town, you hit a giant pothole that you swear wasn't there before. Was it? Weeks have a funny way of making the familiar feel just a little less so. Alright. Let's talk to Elias. Appears he's slinging Java now. The town barista. You search for Elias at all his usual haunts, but when you finally do track him down, you're surprised to find him working behind the counter at his aunt's coffee shop, grinding espresso beans and practicing his foam art. Does this look like a flower? No? Well, it's still delicious, but it's a failure unless the milk makes a flower shape. You struck out on your own. I knew you could. I bet that was so much better than just taking directions. You went to a fishing competition and you didn't enter? Maybe I should become a fisherman. Oof. Hey, he had one! Would you look at that? That was unexpected. Let's shuffle our hand. So yeah, you must be wondering what I'm doing here. You know, I care about the store, and I'm always going to be there for you. But I need something of my own too, you know? So I'm working here in my free time. My aunt runs it. Feels kind of like nepotism. Is that even real? Coffee nepotism? I'm having a hard time here. Hard time with everything, if I'm honest. It's nice to see you doing well. Maybe places like this and Samuel's Roadhouse can help convince the caravan that this town is worth it. Especially with whatever grudge the Rilkers have against your mom. Show them there's a lot else going on here. I want to see what you've got in your hand. Oh, you just had that one. Alright. Oh wait, that was... Very silly. Not what I meant to do.
Don't tell me the coffee tastes bad. Don't worry, I've still got your back, and I'm always going to support the store. Just gotta try other things too, you know? You should come by and hang out here more often. We don't just serve coffee, you know? We make noodles too. I have to prepare them.
Sympathies. Elias looks down into the coffee cup to scrutinize his handiwork. After having decided that he's finally mastered the art of the flower, he pulls a new cup off the shelf and attempts to make a seahorse. Masha. New plants. Masha tips her watering can, tending to a section of caladium sprouts poking up out of the dirt like shoots. She keeps her back turned toward you, but grunts when you get close to let you know she knows you're there.
Came to admire my elephant ears. Can't blame you one bit.
Shoot. No! I only get the one chance. Oh. Dang it. Well, sometimes it just be that way.
Careful, don't step on my caladiums.
Try to tell Masha about how Mom used to plant caladium bulbs, but she just grunts at the anecdote. Oh well. Alright, let's unpack. Alright. Aww. Riveted, Elias hangs on your every word as you regale him with the tale of your narrow escape from the law in Old Marais. The growing number of customers still waiting on their coffee, meanwhile, are less than amused. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Hey! Cataclysm. Elias comes running up to the store, clearly shaken. He lets out a huge sigh of relief upon seeing you.
You're safe. I came running right over.
What the heck happened? Huh, what do you got? Distressed and grieving. Oh no. Huh. Listen, end your turn and prompt the other person to play 2 cards. Interesting. Alright. So let's try to play something that's either a double or that has a triangle. Oh, in fact... There we go. I can do that.
The town's still standing, but it looks like hell out there. Hopefully no one got hurt too bad. The store fared better than some places around Bartow. You got lucky. Just a few items jostled off the shelves. The coffee shop's roof partially collapsed. Terrible. I said I'd help repair it, but there's no way we have enough building materials to go around. Not after seeing outside. Oof. Not only that, but the caravan never showed up. Do you think they ran into trouble out there? Whatever their deal is with the Rilkers, I don't wish ill on the caravan. We can't afford to just wait, though. We're going to have to go without them. Oof. Elias picks up a fallen item off the floor and puts it back on your shelf. He smiles softly and gives you a quick hug before heading back to the coffee shop. Oh, Elias needs scrap. I've got scrap. I can give him... I have it already. I have the scrap. Also, we didn't actually get to sell any of our stuff. Oof. Caravan never arrived. Where could they be? Can't cheat by checking where their current location is. Oof. Right. Well, I think that's enough for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to come back next time when we'll strike out on our own and hopefully find out what happened to the caravan. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, all the other usual YouTube garbage. Check down in the doobly-doo for links to places to throw money my way. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody!